Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Hello, this is Marsha Hawkins, and this is Elevating with Marsha. Welcome to the show today. Elevating with Marsha is a way for you to elevate your business with a guest appearance on Elevating with Marsha. Broadcast on XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the Sirius XM app at 967 Sports Byline USA Radio Network. You can also find me on iHeartRadio, Amazon Audible, Stitcher, Tuned In, and the American Forces Radio Network. Today's show is brought to you by BlueWaveFinancial.com, myhealth-quotes.com, and elevatedmediaesq.com. Please stop by our Facebook or Instagram page at Elevating with Marsha. We post informative information, hot sports news, business tips, and ideas to help you elevate you and your business. Lots of action in the Stanley Cup playoffs, Major League Baseball, and the NFL. Less than 100 days to the start of the 2021 NFL season. Is history in the making with Danny Ainge's retirement? Could Becky Hammon possibly be headed to the parquet floor coach's bench as the head coach of the Boston Celtics? Historic as the first female head coach of the NBA. Keeping my eye on that buzz surrounding that rumor for sure. Suns handing a devastating loss to the Lakers. And trainer Bob Baffert, now under a 2-year suspension at Churchill Downs and other racetracks as the controversy continues over the Kentucky Derby. Lots of sports news to keep track of, and trust me, I am on it. Okay, today we're featuring Denise Mayo Elwell on Elevating with Marsha. She caught my attention on Facebook with her wellness program. I had noticed several people on social media were posting stories about staggering weight loss stories, and she had sent me a friend request, and I had to know more. I'm not looking to lose weight so much as getting the information to help others who may just need this type of program. A few things that struck me about the program: the pounds that people were losing, the dedication to the program that they seem to have, which in my opinion seems to be the speed bump to people sticking with a weight loss program. And it does appear to be tangible and the best part sustainable. And that's what really caught my attention. Never a fan myself of crash diets, fads, or supplements that promise massive weight loss without changing habits. Truth is, exercise is only about 11 to 13% of weight loss process. So like anything, I truly believe weight loss or just about any self-improvement technique is an inside job. So I'm very excited to share her story today. Denise is on tap next. We need to take a quick break and we'll be right back. This is Elevating with Marsha on Sports Byline USA.
The world is changing so fast these days. You ever feel like you're not keeping up personally or professionally? Enter Elevated Media ESQ. Elevating with Marsha allows you to advertise in a form you never thought possible. They feature a business in an interview-type fashion, which is comfortable, amazingly affordable, and flexible. Not only that, the feature on your business is then formulated into a podcast for convenient, on-demand listening 24/7, 365. These times we're living in demand a different, clearer, more concise message. Does this sound like how you feel about how you market and advertise your business? Reach out today, no matter how big or small your business is. Elevating with Marsha is highly effective, and you'll be so grateful for the superfans she'll create. Email hello@elevatedmediaesq.com. Elevated Media ESQ, changing your business for the better.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, don't worry. There's a bright side. The experts at brightsidetaxrelief.com will protect you from having your wages garnished, money deducted from your bank account, and your home or business seized. brightsidetaxrelief.com will fight the IRS and negotiate to reduce or eliminate the amount you owe. Visit brightsidetaxrelief.com or call 800-730-4313. That's 800-730-4313. The consultation is free. Go to brightsidetaxrelief.com now.
Time for your Small Business Report, presented by Dell Small Business. When you begin a new business venture, it's easy to get excited and want to tap into different markets. But spreading yourself too thin can result in missed opportunities to capture an engaged audience. Instead, stay focused on your niche and constantly optimize your products and services. Create organic SEO growth because it drives trust. And be sure to reinvest in your digital marketing. And that's your Dell Small Business Report.
It's the perfect season for a powerful business upgrade with Dell Technologies Summer Sale Event. Save up to 45% on secure PCs built for business with Windows 10 Pro. You'll also find great savings on Dell servers, monitors, docks, and other accessories to help boost productivity. Plus, enjoy free shipping on everything. Do more with modern devices and Windows 10 Pro. Call 877-ASK-DELL for a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right tech. That's 877-ASK-DELL for business specials during Dell's Summer Sale Event.
Between jobs, retiring, or just need health or life insurance, please visit myhealth-quotes.com or call 833-687-5261. Before you try to get a quote online, call us. We will provide you with the information most sites will not. We teach you exactly what life or health insurance plan you qualify for, how to use your plan, and maximize your benefits. We provide you with the information to make a knowledge-based decision to ensure selecting the right plan. myhealth-quotes.com to schedule an appointment.
All right, welcome back. This is Marsha Hawkins on Elevating with Marsha. Welcome to the program today. As I said before the break, we have Denise Mayo Elwell with us today. She is a wellness coach. She had caught my attention on Facebook with her wellness program. Sent me a friend request, and I really wanted to get to know more about her program. I've seen several people that I know that she is working with that were losing just staggering amounts of weight, people who have struggled with their weight an entire lifetime. And I was just really intrigued to find out specifically what the program was. And when she sent me a friend request, I decided I really needed to have her on the program to learn more about specifically what the program is, what her story is, what her background is, and how she got involved in this. And so we bring her on. Hi, Denise. Welcome to the program.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Denise, as I said in the intro, I was very intrigued by all of the stories and posts that I've seen through social media with this program. I'm really shocked. I mean, just in my area alone, how many people have tapped into this program. It's almost like a phenomenon. I am shocked at some of the people that I know personally who have really struggled to lose weight, in some cases their entire life, or maybe they've had success, stories with losing weight and then only to gain it all back. And they've tried, the Atkins diet, and they've tried keto, and they've tried crash dieting and supplements, and nothing seemed to work. But for some reason, this program seems to be working for people. So tell me a little bit about how you got started with this wellness program.
Okay, sure. Well, I joined Healthy Living. Basically I was tired all the time. I'm 52. I was going through, menopause. I did gain weight, with COVID and having 4 kids. My, pants were really tight. I wasn't sleeping great. And, I was just depressed. I really didn't know really what kinds of foods were good for me or what to eat. I was stuck in this rut, and, I'd go hours without eating because I really didn't know, what to eat. I needed, a reset. And, I had a friend start this program, and I saw her results, and I said, I decided to give it a try. And it, basically it changed my life. I immediately, after the first week, I saw results. I lost weight. I had more energy. I was sleeping great. I didn't have cravings for things I shouldn't be having, and I just felt amazing on this program.
That's crazy. And so really it was out of necessity that you decided I've got to do something. And so did you see something on social media that caught your attention and that's what drove you to find out more, kind of like what I'm doing?
Yeah, right. I just, one of my friends started doing it, and I just reached out to her, and got on the program with her as a coach. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Sometimes I think that when people are, I don't know, whether it's losing weight or quitting smoking or, trying to give up a bad habit, I think, as I mentioned to you before, this country, in my opinion, and maybe elsewhere, but it's like the bad habits that we've picked up over the decades is just incredible. I mean, in this country, we really know how to die. I mean, between smoking and drinking and drug addiction is just off the charts. And I think a lot of times that people do not lump food addiction into a lot of the other addictions that are out there, but it's real. I mean, I know a lot of people who have really struggled with their weight over the course of their lifetime and really were trying to find a way, and they've tried everything. I mean, I've had friends that have done the gastric bypass, which I don't know a lot about that. I know a couple of them have had success with it, but I also know a couple of them that had it didn't have success with it, and they ended up gaining weight back. And one of them actually gave up her food addiction and traded it in for an alcohol addiction. So it's real. It's definitely a real challenge. And you're right. I think in our busy lives, we get so consumed with taking care of our kids and working our jobs and taking care of our homes and our businesses and all that, we kind of, put ourselves on the back burner. And then suddenly you wake up one day and you're not sleeping well and you've got headaches and your clothes aren't fitting and you're not feeling that great. For me, I'm evangelical about, taking care of myself. And do I slack? Absolutely. I'd be lying if I told you otherwise. But it's definitely, if you can find that right program that can help you achieve those goals. And what struck me about this program was it seemed seamless. It seemed sustainable. It seemed tangible. Am I accurate about that?
Yes, it is. It's very easy. You basically eat, every 2.5 hours on this program. So it's very easy to do. Everybody can do it. That's one of the things people love. It's so easy.
And what is the theory behind eating every 2 hours or every 2.5 hours? What is the theory behind that? Is that just to regulate your metabolism?
It is. And I can just tell you, really what it's about. This program is, different from all other programs. You can lose weight on any programs. At the moment you stop and go back to what you're doing, you typically gain all your weight back and more in some cases. So this program is about getting you in optimal health and keeping you there, by using our healthy living system. So you do learn and create lifetime habits that will be sustainable after you're off the program. So it is like a lifestyle change. It was created by Dr. Wayne Anderson. He's known as the Guru of Optimal Health. He has some New York Times best-selling books. You do get one of them in a workbook in your program. So his philosophy is about making small, consistent changes in everything you do, from your attitude to your diet. Like you said, it's not a big exercise program. We don't typically focus on a big exercise. We correct our proper we correct our metabolism, we correct our blood sugar levels, and we correct our proper food intake. So you learn that food is fuel. That's really what you learn. By eating every 2.5 hours, that's what it does. It creates that metabolism to keep it going. If you go over 3 hours without eating, what happens is your body goes into starvation mode. So your body thinks it's never going to eat again, so it really just stores the fat. So you're always in a no-win situation. That's kind of like what I was feeling. Like I would go 6 hours without eating, and my problem was I wasn't eating enough food. I wasn't fueling my body properly. So.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I think that's very, very true. You see that a lot with, the crash diets. And, I know a lot of the low carb and the keto diets, I know that they do work, but I wonder about the sustainability of them. A lot of people that I know that have been on them go on them and they lose copious amounts of weight only to turn around and gain it all back again. And sometimes with interest. The other thing I noticed about the low carb diet or the no carb diet was the level of dehydration that people felt. I mean, it definitely flushes so much water out of your system. I know one friend in particular, when I saw her, what struck me about it was how much older she looked. She looked about 10 years older than she was, and she never looked that way before. And it wasn't until about 5 minutes after I, left the conversation with her, I had run into her, and I thought, what was different about her? And I realized that that's what it was. The dehydration in her face just really accented her wrinkles. One thing I've noticed with a lot of the people that are posting on Facebook and social media with this program is just how alive they look, how great they look, how young they look. It's just incredible. So I hear what you're saying. It's got to be something that is sustainable, and it sounds like this definitely is.
Yes. Yeah. The water, I know we talk about water all the time, and water is just very important. Big component in this. My clients drink 64 up to 100 ounces of water a day. Really, staying properly hydrated, it does, flush out your toxins. It helps with a lot of things. And even when you're losing the weight, what it'll do is it helps with the elasticity of your skin to tighten up what's around. What's left is your muscle mass. So you actually end up lean and trim while you're on this program. It's really incredible. It's pretty amazing.
Wow. Yeah, I think the dehydration factor is something that I'm just not a big fan of with some of these diets, because people say, oh, I've lost so much weight. But the reality of it is they lost a lot of water.
Yeah. Your skin really starts to look clear. Your body just feels it. It's amazing.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm looking at the pictures on social media, and I'm not a huge fan of social media, to be completely honest, but I love going on there and seeing some success stories. And like I said, I do have a few personal friends that are on the program, and I'm just blown away at how well they're doing. And one woman that's on it, her husband got involved, and I think total they've lost like 80 and 75 pounds. It really is incredible. And I really want to get in across from the break and talk a little bit about like what an average day looks like on this program. The coaching aspect of it, a little bit more about your story. And so we do need to take a quick break. This is Elevating with Marsha on Sirius XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the Sirius XM app at 967 Sports Byline USA Radio Network. We will be right back.
Have you written a book? You can become a published author with Dorrance Publishing, the nation's oldest publishing services company. Countless authors have trusted Dorrance for nearly 100 years to bring their book to the market. Our professional team will edit your text, design your book pages, and create an appealing, eye-catching custom cover. Plus, our authors benefit from a custom book promotion marketing campaign that makes your book available where people buy books, like Amazon and brick-and-mortar bookstores. So make this free call right now to claim your free author's guide to publishing. Don't wait another day. Take one step closer to realizing your dream of becoming a published author and seeing your name in print. You've already written a book, so the next thing to do is make this free call right now to Dorrance Publishing and get your free guide to publishing. Call right now.
800-485-6003. 800-485-6003. That's 800-485-6003.
I'm going to tell you how you can get real health care for as little as $6 a day. Yes, now you can get affordable health care for you and your family immediately and save as much as 50% off your current monthly health care payments. Our plans are perfect for people that are self-employed, can't afford health benefits where they work, or just want to pay less for their current health care. And coverage is guaranteed regardless of your medical condition. We even offer some of the new Christian faith-based health benefits. Save up to 50% on your family's health care. Make a free quick call now. There are no contracts, and we give you a 10-day money-back trial period. Call Provision Enrollment right now for your risk-free, guaranteed health insurance quote starting at $6 a day.
800-472-5145. 800-472-5145. That's 800-472-5145.
If you or a loved one is suffering from a physical or emotional condition that has left you unable to work, then listen carefully. Take this number down. 800-593-7491. That's 800-593-7491. When you call, you'll speak with a Social Security disability expert and get a free evaluation to see if you may qualify for disability insurance benefits from the U.S. government. That's right, a monthly cash payment paid directly to you from the Social Security Administration. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied disability benefits, call now. The disability attorneys at Pinnacle Disability can help you build your case, file an appeal, and represent you at no upfront cost to you. Don't wait another minute to see if you may qualify for your Social Security disability benefits. Call Pinnacle Disability Group at 800-593-7491 for your free case evaluation. That's 800-593-7491. 800-593-7491. Call now.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Elevating with Marsha on Sirius XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the XM app at 967 Sports Byline USA Radio Network. Today's show is brought to you by BlueWaveFinancial.com. Stop by and see Mike Athis at his website if you're interested in a career in insurance or you need insurance. He's phenomenal at what he does. I can't say enough good things about Mike Athis at BlueWaveFinancial.com. myhealth-quotes.com if you're looking for health and life insurance, and elevatedmediaesq.com. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the program, I would love to have you. I would love to elevate you or your business on the program. Please contact me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com. And we will get you scheduled on my calendar to be on the program. I would love to have you. So today we have Denise Mayo Elwell. She is talking about her wellness program and her coaching program that she got involved in. We're going to find a little bit more about her background. She talked in the first segment how she just really wasn't feeling that great and she needed a change in her life. And it sounds to me like not only has she changed her life, but she's changed the lives of many that she has come in contact with and that she has coached. It's really an interesting program. I love what I'm seeing on Facebook, and I'm not a huge fan of this type of thing. I'm not one to go out and promote this type of thing, but I just am blown away at some of the results that she's been able to, get for her clients. And so Denise, welcome back to the program. Why don't we start off by talking about how people can get in touch with you? Because that's really important. I want to make sure that people can get in contact with you.
Okay. They can get in contact with me. I have my Facebook account. I'm under Denise Mayo Elwell. I also have an Instagram. It's Denise Elwell 1, but it's DenisELWELL1. And my email is elwellness, ELWELLNESS0 @gmail.com.
Okay, great. Yes, and I will be posting the links and all your contact information on the YouTube channel where I post the videos, so they'll be able to get in touch with you because I think it's important. We're putting out a lot of good information. I want to make sure people get in touch with you. So Denise, before the break, we talked a little bit about how you were feeling. I'd love to put the emotional and the passion side into that, really how you were feeling and, how you discovered the program and, kind of how it all unfolded from there. And I want you in the last segment to talk about how you're feeling and how long you've been on the program, and we'll take it from there. So talk a little bit about what is the day in the life, so to speak, of someone who's on this program and how it works.
Okay, so it is, it's nutrition. It's like a structured meal plan. And the way we do this is, 5 times a day we eat small little, healthy fuelings. They're like little mini meal replacements. And then, depending on the plan that you are in, there's a couple of different plans, but most of them are on our optimal weight plan, which is, 1 time a day you eat a meal on your own. So you kind of think of a 9-inch plate, you split it down the middle. Half your plate's going to be your lean protein, the other half is your vegetables. We do weigh out our food. The only vegetables we don't have on the program are the ones that are high in sugar, like, peas and beets, but we do bring them back in moderation, once you get to your goal weight. We also do avoid, carbs and things like that. So,
right. But interestingly enough, though, they are reintegrated. So it's not like you're never going to have carbs again, correct?
Exactly. So once you get to your goal weight, we have a transition period where you will transition food back into your diet. And you can take as long as you want for your transition, depending on how much weight you lose. I took a month, 1 week for each one. The first week you add in more vegetables. The second week I added in fruit. And then the third week I added dairy. And then the fourth week I added more protein and then grains, healthy grains, like wheat and those things like that. So they don't come back, and you just replace the meal replacements with the regular food. So you basically start incorporating more food that you buy from the grocery store into your daily life again.
When did you? How did you find out about this? Was it on social media? Did someone contact you, or did you search it out yourself? Or
no, I had a friend. They posted their progress before and after picture, and she basically described really everything how I was feeling at that time, and I had to reach out. As far as being depressed and not really know what to eat. Just tired all the time, and she felt the same way. And a lot of people really do feel the same way, with the COVID weight, or maybe, some of my clients, the doctor tells them, they're pre-diabetic and they need to lose some weight, or, they're on cholesterol or high blood pressure medications, and, they feel like they need to lose the weight to kind of help themselves get healthy in that way.
Wow. And when did you know you were onto something? Like, how long after you started on the program were you like, holy cow, this is good? How long did it take you to feel better?
So I just after my first week, after the first week, I just, I felt it. I felt by Friday, everyone starts on a Monday, so it takes 4 days. We call it fat burn. And by Friday, it was amazing. You have a huge burst of energy. I was sleeping better. I lost weight my first week, and I felt amazing. So I knew right then and there, like, this was going to be great. I knew it.
Do you mind asking how many pounds you've lost?
I've lost 20 pounds. I started my program on September 9th, and I started transition November 9th. So it took me 2 months to lose 20 pounds. And I've been maintaining my weight now since then, and I haven't gained any weight at all. It's been great.
Yeah, and one of the things that I really picked up on in the social media posts, especially because, as I've mentioned, I do have a few friends, that are on this program, and what I'm really picking up on more than the weight loss is I can see it in what they're writing with their posts about how, it not only did they lose weight, but they gained so much. It's really interesting. Like I remember a couple of days ago, I was reading one of the posts, and she was saying how, she just realizing now that, she feels better. She's sleeping better as well, but things that she couldn't fit in for the last 5 years, she was fitting into, and her husband got on it, and how they're enjoying life more. They feel like they have more energy for their kids and their grandkids, and they just feel completely different. So it's almost like a lifestyle shift, but also I see a lot of people, elevating their moods on it, and they're gaining so much, including losing so much with the weight loss. It's just really incredible. It feels like it spills over into other aspects of their lives, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it definitely does. And, it's not always about the scale. We call them non-scale victories as well. People reach out, every week, and they text me and they tell me, they're wearing their wedding rings again that they had to take off because their hands were, so big. And, their blood work and their, BMI levels are coming down after their routine doctor's appointment. So, they're feeling better about themselves when they look in the mirror, or they have jeans on today that they, haven't worn in years. They're not afraid to buy online to find clothes that fit. They haven't slept this great in years. I get texts like this all the time. They can zip up their coats now, They can't believe how much energy they have. Their energy is over the top, and they love this healthy lifestyle. So, we celebrate, we call them non-scale victories. They are, really incredible, and they go to heart, because these are the things that keep me, loving health coaching, because I just love the fact that you're not only losing weight, but they also are feeling better as well.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, like I said, I've just noticed there's so much more to the post than just the actual weight loss. They're just talking about milestones in their life that they're hitting, because in one particular case, I believe she's lost about 80 pounds, which, like I said, a lot of the people that I know that have lost that much weight are really people that have experienced gastric bypass or the sleeve or some type of medical intervention for them to be able to lose that weight. So it's pretty incredible that the program works as great as it does. And I love the fact, and I want to talk about this more after the break, really about how you're able to reintegrate those carbs, and it doesn't have a disastrous long-term effect. But we do need to take a quick break. Again, you can find me on iHeartRadio, Amazon Audible, Stitcher, Tuned In, and the American Forces Radio Network. One of my favorite, a big shout out to our former military mom. And if you would like to be a guest on the program, I would love to have you. If you have a product, service, anything like that you're looking to elevate, please email me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com, and we'll make an appointment to get you on my calendar to be on the show. But we do need to take a break, and we'll be right back. If you're not using podcasting for your business, you will. Not having a podcast is like not having a website. Hi, this is Marsha Hawkins of Elevating with Marsha on SiriusXM Channel 211, the Dan Patrick Channel. You can get your business on my podcast. It's a great way to create superfans for your business with a controlled message in a news format. What better way to get in front of your intended audience, your clients, your customers, or patients? Please contact me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com about getting your business on my show, Elevating with Marsha. We also can create a personalized podcast that you can use on your website or social media channels. Contact me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com and join me on Elevating with Marsha on SiriusXM Channel 211, the Dan Patrick Channel.
Ron Barr here. Now that people are getting out and exercising more, I want to recommend Relief Factor to you. Relief Factor helps those exercise-related pains and general muscle aches and pains. Now, if you're going to be working in the garden, you're going to be using your hands a lot. And if your hands hurt, listen to what Julia Brown had to say about using Relief Factor.
I had pain in my hands that kept me from work and doing projects around the home. I heard about Relief Factor on the radio and began taking it, and it left me with pain-free hands again. I was able to do the things around the house that I enjoy doing. I'm so glad I found Relief Factor.
100 million Americans suffer from ongoing pain due to aging, exercise, overexertion, and the effects of everyday living. Be sure to check out Relief Factor at relieffactor.com or give them a call at 800-500-8384. That's 800-500-8384.
I need tech that can make me as productive in my home office as I am at my office.
It's possible with Staples Connect.
How about tech that lets me work hands-free and wireless?
Also possible. Staples Connect has the innovative tech you need to work and learn from home. And now, Apple AirPods are just $129, and AirPods Pro are only $199. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or at staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. N65, limit 2, in-store only.
Between jobs, retiring, or just need health or life insurance, please visit myhealth-quotes.com or call 833-687-5261. Before you try to get a quote online, call us. We will provide you with the information most sites will not. We teach you exactly what life or health insurance plan you qualify for, how to use your plan, and maximize your benefits. We provide you with the information to make a knowledge-based decision to ensure selecting the right plan. myhealth-quotes.com to schedule an appointment.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Marsha Hawkins. This is Elevating with Marsha. Welcome back to the program today. Excited to be on. You can find us on XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the Sirius XM app at 967 Sports Byline, USA Radio Network. Today's show is brought to you by BlueWaveFinancial.com with Mike Athos. Been on the show a few times. I highly recommend you check out his website, BlueWaveFinancial.com. Looking for health or life insurance, head on over to myhealth-quotes.com and ElevatedMediaESQ.com. Stop by our Facebook or Instagram page at Elevating with Marsha. We post information about hot sports news, business, lifestyle tips. Today we're talking about weight loss and ideas to help you elevate you and your business. Again, if you would like to be a guest on my program, reach out to me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com and we will get you on my schedule. All right, Denise, welcome back. Denise Mayo Elwell. She is a wellness coach. She is racking up some staggering weight loss with her clients. And she had sent me a friend request a couple of, maybe a month or two ago. I had actually seen some of her posts through some of the other clients that she has that I happen to be friends with. I was very intrigued by the amount of people that were jumping on. In fact, one of my neighbors, Denise, which I didn't mention in the other segments, one of my neighbors had posted that she too had lost 20 pounds. And she put a picture of her and, before she had lost the weight, then she had posted another picture. And you can see even her skin looked better. I mean, she just glowed. And I remember, I'm 100% sure she's also on this program with one of your coaches. So I just, like I said, I cannot get on social media without running into some people who are on this program. It's pretty phenomenal. So Denise, we've talked a little bit about your story. We've talked a little bit about the program. I really want to talk about how it's a sustainable program, because I think this is where a lot of programs really miss the mark. And I don't find that a lot of the programs out there are sustainable for most people. That's where I think people, whether or not it's too restrictive, or they're eating foods they really don't like, or they're stuck on, protein shakes all day, or they're fasting, which I am a proponent of intermittent fasting. I do believe in that. Is a great way for not only weight loss, but for anti-aging. And again, we can talk about that later. But I just find that some of these programs are just so not sustainable for people. And that's why they end up giving up. And then they claim the programs don't work. The bottom line is, as I said in the first segment, 11 to 13% of weight loss really only comes from the exercise portion of it. 11 to 13%, not a lot. And a lot of people do think they can exercise their way out of a 5 or a 10 pound weight gain. Sometimes they can. I will give some people that. But very rarely do you find that happening without some type of lifestyle food modification. Really, it's an inside job. Whatever you're putting into your body is really what's going to, end up on the scale and end up on your hips, so to speak. So let's talk a little bit about that and why it is so sustainable for people, because this is where I kind of feel it's kind of pulled over to the, to the next level.
Yeah, well, I think it's because, we allow 80 to 100 grams of carbs in the diet plan, which is needed for healthy brain function. A lot of, I believe even keto and the no carbs, I think the keto is only like 20 to 30 carbs a day. So what happens is once you just get off the program, like I said before, that other programs, once you start just eating carbs again, you just start gaining the weight back. That's why you learn the habits. eat every 2.5 hours, and you set your alarms to eat. You never go over 3 hours. You ever hear the eat 6 little meals a day? That's basically what we do, So with what we eat every 2.5 hours, once you're done with your weight loss, you will incorporate the foods back in because your body still is really used to having the 80 to 100 carbs that you need for healthy brain function. So it's easy to transition, We will keep track of your, it's called your TEE, your total energy expenditure, which means you just keep adding food in every day up till you get to your calorie intake. So if you maintain your calories that you need every day, you will sustain your weight that you want really for the rest of your life.
Do you find it an easy program to work?
Yes, extremely. It's very easy. That's one of the things everybody says about this is how easy it is. And there are, I want to say too that we have many programs. We have our optimal weight program. We have our nursing mothers program. We have a seniors program, a teen program. And even for people that just want to learn how to eat healthy and maintain your weight, we do have a program for those people as well. Just to, name a few, even if you're taking thyroid. So what I do is it's better to get, I do a quick health assessment where I'd ask you some series of questions about you, what kinds of foods you're eating, your energy level, medications you're taking to determine really what plan that would be good for you. So that's kind of how that works.
Interesting. And I'm assuming that, I know you told me about a woman, I believe she was in Florida, that, she was in tears the other day on the phone because of not only her weight loss, but it really transformed her life.
Yes, it did. I didn't know her. She called me and she got on the program and, she needs to lose about 80 pounds. She's actually down about 50. She's under 100. And, she called me and she's ecstatic. We call it Wonderland, because so it's a number that she hasn't seen and her son has never seen his mother under 100, 200 pounds before. So, and she just hit her 50 weight loss goal, her first 50 pounds, and she's just amazing. And I never knew her. I see myself having a lifetime friendship with her now. And I'll meet her someday. I want to go meet her once she's done with her weight loss and kind of connect with her, because you meet with coaching, you do meet people, you have lifelong friendships with these people because you're guiding them through their lifestyle, every day, and then they're happy and they're losing weight.
I picked up on that on social media, actually. I can see some of the people that are jumping on and commenting. It's almost like a club, if you will. There's just a lot of people, really encouraging everybody on. I see that there's, that you talk about the one meal a day that you're on your own with. I'm really blown away by some of the recipes people are posting up there. They do not look like diet food by any stretch of the imagination, which is kind of cool. It doesn't sound like you're giving up a whole lot other than really bad habits.
Exactly. Yeah. It's, people think the diet versus the lifestyle. The difference is people, making it a diet, making this a lifestyle is what you do, when you mess up. If it's a diet, you'll throw in the towel after a mistake. So if it's a lifestyle, you realize that you're not perfect and you simply just do better the next day. So that's why, it's healthy living. It's a mindset. You got to put your mind to it. So,
right. Well, they address that. So I have to guess that that's why it's sustainable for everybody, is because once you make that lifestyle and the modification change and you do see the results, I'm guessing from what I've been reading, a lot of people would never see themselves going back to that, their bad habits again for that reason alone, because it is so sustainable. They don't feel like they're dieting.
Exactly. You don't, not at all. It is a mindset. Like I said, some people have a diet mindset. So the healthy living mindset, the diet mindset, it keeps you like a prisoner of like your scale. So you're constantly like yo-yoing up and down. I promote the healthy lifestyle, like I said. While you're in the weight loss phase, there are things that you cut out to get to your goal faster. But once you're at a healthy weight, it's all things in moderation. So there's no more worrying about vacations and birthdays, because you'll learn how to make smart choices, and you learn how to make portion control. So you don't need to eat less. You just need to eat right, basically.
What about two things I'm curious about: exercise and whether or not people, I know a lot of my friends, I'm not one of these people, but they love to have a couple of glasses of wine every night or a drink every night. Is alcohol allowed? And what about exercise?
Yeah, so alcohol is not allowed during your weight loss portion. But once you get to your goal, like I said, that will come back in moderation. You give up the good to get to the great, and I just love that. And exercise, it's really not recommended during the weight loss, but people do exercise. You would just have to eat more food. I use the description that if you think about a car, you fuel your car to go, right? The body works the same way. So you have to feed your body more food to sustain that energy or that activity that you're doing. So you really need to eat more. A lot of people, they don't understand that. I've got a nurse that's a coach for me right now, and she would do a lot of exercising, on her Peloton bike, and she was not losing weight because she wasn't eating properly or fueling her body properly. So you learn how to eat properly and exercise with that as well.
Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. Because I know like a lot of times people will throw themselves into like a no carb diet and they'll work out and they lose a lot of weight. But, I know that from what I've read, the no carb diets can be very taxing on the kidneys as well. You do flush an incredible amount of water out. But yeah, it's interesting because I know that like what I've read, it just seems like people do not feel like they're doing anything different other than making way better choices. They're getting results. They're feeling better. They look better. I'm blown away by some of the pictures I've seen. They look so good. They look so healthy. They look happy. They almost look empowered, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you lose inches too. That's another thing. You do lose weight and inches, and inches are really, really good too. Sometimes I tell my clients, maybe they didn't have a big weight loss that week. I'm like, go check your inches because you might have lost an inch, So like I said before, it's not all really about the scale. It's really about how you feel, and you will lose inches as well. Yes.
That's incredible. Unbelievable. I know. Just like I said, when you sent out the friend request, I needed to find out more. So we do need to take a quick break. This is Elevating with Marsha on XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the Sirius XM app at 967 Sports Byline USA Radio Network. You can also email me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com if you'd like to be on the program. I'd love to have you. I would love to help educate and elevate your clients, customers, or patients. We'll be right back.
Do you have a story to share? Your story. Lifetime Private Autobiography Services can help. We will interview you by video or phone to get your memories in your words using your pictures. Our staff of talented writers will then recreate your story into a beautifully handcrafted book. You'll receive 10 individual copies for friends and family to enjoy for generations to come. Visit privateautobiography.com to schedule a free consultation. Mention this ad for a bonus audio recording from your personal interviews. To get started, visit privateautobiography.com or call 844-921-2802. That's 844-921-2802. Remember and be remembered with this gift of a lifetime.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I did and said things that the sober me never would have done. One day I realized I was not invincible. I was not exempt. And that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They gave me the tools I needed to get sober, and all it took was the one phone call.
Elite Rehab can help you start to break your addiction problem and get sober in as little as 7 days. And we'll work with your insurance provider to help cover the costs. Plus, we have travel assistance programs to get you here by plane or train. Make this free call right now to learn more. 800-403-5912. 800-403-5912. 800-403-5912. That's 800-403-5912.
Hello and welcome back to the Ronnie Deutsch Tax Program. On the line is Paul from California. Hi, Paul. What's your tax problem today?
Hi, Ronnie. Love your show. Listen, I've got a big problem. You see, my paycheck was garnished last week, and I'm only getting half the normal amount. To make matters worse, the IRS froze my bank account. Listen, I'm embarrassed and scared. I need some help.
Listen, Paul, you don't need to feel embarrassed. You just need some tax help. And the great news is the IRS has some unbelievable programs that can eliminate your tax debt so you don't have to worry about having your paycheck garnished or your bank levied. Doesn't that sound great?
It sure does, Ronnie.
Then do yourself a huge favor and get a free consultation right now and tell them the tax lady sent you.
855-715-5721. 855-715-5721. 855-715-5721. That's 855-715-5721.
All right, we're out of here in 2. I want to thank my guest, Denise Mayo Elwell, for coming on today, sharing her knowledge and support for a healthier you. Denise, please remind the listeners how they can contact you on Facebook and your email, please.
Okay, so my Facebook account is Denise Mayo Elwell, and my Instagram is Denise Elwell, DeniseElwell1, and my email is lwellness0@gmail.com.
Perfect. You can also contact me and I will get you in touch with Denise. All right, everybody, this has been another edition of Elevating with Marsha on XM 203, Sirius 217, and on the Sirius XM app at 967 Sports Byline USA Radio Network. The show is brought to you by Blue Wave Financial, myhealth-quotes.com, and Elevated Media ESQ. Stop by Facebook or Instagram at Elevating with Marsha. We post informative information, hot sports news, business and lifestyle tips, and ideas so we can help you elevate yourself and your business. I want to thank you for tuning in each week, where I love to share information. And you can email me at hello@elevatedmediaesq.com to learn how you can feature your business, product, service, or even a topic or cause that our listeners would love to hear more about. Let me help you connect to new clients, customers, or patients for your business on Elevating with Marsha. That's hello@elevatedmediaesq.com to elevate your life and your business. After all, life is a sport. You must be in the best fighting shape you can be to navigate this ever-changing world we live in. Remember, always remember, be in the minute to win it and make it a great week. Adios.